Hello guys, this is me, Happy 212 here, and we are here with third round action of the Players Championship with Matt Walker. Let's get into it. Woo!
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's third-round coverage of the Players. Hello again and welcome. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo, coming to you from one of the game's most famous venues, the TPC Sawgrass, home to the Players.
And home of the Players too, the PGA Tour professionals that play the tour. They basically run and own this wonderful venue. It is their championship, and it's one that each one of those players playing here this week would want to win. It might not be considered a major, but the Players, it is their championship.
Frank, how would you describe the bunker all along the right here at number 4?
Well, it looks like it never stops. It covers really the entire length of that tee shot down the right side. After that good tee shot, Rich, it's time to take full advantage of it.
And this is one where he can really go after the whole location and maybe think about making birdie. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Oh, just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. Let's putt for birdie.
And yet another birdie, this time inching into the top 5.
Fifth hole here at TPC Sawgrass, long par 4. What's the challenge, Frank?
Depending, really, if you're long or short hitter. The long hitters have the luxury of taking it over the corner of the bunker down the right. Shorter hitters really play at that bunker down the left, 320 run out.
So another good result, playing this one as it should be played, right down the middle, in the fairway. Birdie try up next. Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
A makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under par. Has his par. Frank, what are the Players facing here at the 6th 393-yard par 4?
Ideally, you just want to hit that ball about 250 yards. It's going to leave you a shot of sort of 140 yards in. Then the green looks quite big because you're far enough back that those palm trees don't become a problem.
That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
It is a windy day out here, Frank. My hat just blew off. This is going to affect the Players' shots, that's for sure.
Like cyber vision, shot after shot, right at the flag.
Just dialed in. Shouldn't be a problem here. Starting to put it together right now, Frank.
Doing that trio at the top.
Frank's 7th hole here at TPC Sawgrass. How do you break this one down?
Not overly long, 440 yards, but once again, it's a tee shot. If you're driving the ball well, that's fine. You just sort of blister it down there, but you're starting to lose one a little bit to the right. There's 3 pot bunkers there, and of course, if you're fearful of it going left, there's the canal all the way down the left side that'll get your attention.
Strategically, Frank, how do you like to play this hole?
you've got to be aware of where you don't want to go. That front right bunker is probably the easiest bunker shot on this hole, but there's a little pop bunker on the left. That one there, always difficult to get it up and down.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Well, very impressive and on the move right now. Frank, this is a hole that I really like. The 8th, 237-yard par 3, just a necklace of bunkers surrounding the green. What's the best approach?
You come out through that chute or that hallway of trees there, and this being the longest of the 4 par 3s at TPC Sawgrass, the green actually plays much smaller than what it looks because of that narrow entry.
So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot. And getting ready for the putt. Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely.
That's a solid par. Still in it, Frank. Frank, now at the 9th, this really is one of my favorite par 5s in the entire sport.
And I certainly enjoy watching people play it today, Rich. It used to be unreachable, but the longer hitters now, we're starting to see them go for this par 5 regularly in 2. And the reason why they start to hit the drive more down the right now than what they used to. People used to try and go down the left side. The right side, it hugs the water, but you get a better view of the second shot.
Frank, when you think layup shot on a par 5, you think it's easy. This isn't necessarily that simple, is it?
No, you've got to keep the ball to the right. Otherwise, those overhanging limbs on those trees on the left, they become havoc.
Birdie try up next. Made par yesterday. This one for birdie.
So that will wrap up day 3
That was a nice birdie
of this tournament.
Doubt. He's feeling pretty good about his position on this leaderboard.
A series of good holes in a row has got him to this point.
Frank, in golf, there's nothing quite like the
And I
final
think he's
round
going to
of
be,
a hotly
yep, he's going to be
contested
tied with
championship, and this one could be
Jonathan
juicy.
Vegas.
There's nothing quite like that leaderboard I'm looking at right now. We are going to have some amazing golf. This one is going to have to be won.
So we get another attribute bonus, which I will do off camera because I do all the suits and stuff off camera. So now Matt Walker is 3rd, so let's see what he is when I control him. So this would be my, I'll probably only do golf, maybe. I may do. So we're 7th now. Really, I worked my butt off to get 11 or 10, and I dropped 2. Oh my gosh, I hate when you can't play all 18 holes, because it screws you up. See you guys later. Bye.